What's up, guys? So I beat Bloodlust as my new hardest extreme demon. That's just nuts. And yeah, having Bloodlust as your hardest is pretty crazy. But it's not only my new hardest extreme demon, it's also my 50th extreme demon. So I thought it would be a good idea to rank all of the 50 extreme demons I've beaten. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. And guys, look at that. That's just beautiful. So here we are. These are all of my completed extreme demons. And yeah, let's start ranking. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry, there are like some ads on this website. I can't do anything about it, I'm sorry. But yeah, let's start with the first extreme demon. Bloodbath. I'm gonna rank the extreme demons by the enjoyment, and I think we only gonna have one SS tier extreme demon. But let's see, Bloodbath. I didn't really enjoy it, to be honest. I mean, we're just ranking the gameplay, so I would give it a C. It's not terrible, but it's like not fun. It's a bit awkward, so yeah. And Michigan carries the difficulty a lot. Okay, next up, Sonic Wave. I didn't enjoy it either, but I kinda like the wave parts. I would also give it a C. Hypersonic. I think it's getting a C. I don't enjoy extreme demons that much because I'm getting mad about everything that's hard. I'm not really made for this game, but completing them is kinda fun, so yeah. Artificial Ascent. Yeah, it was alright. I'll give it a B. It wasn't that bad. It was kinda fun, but again, Michigan is really fucking hard. And next we have Subsonic. That wasn't that bad. I chose it as my new hardest extreme demon about a year ago, and I think I'm pretty glad that I made the decision to pick Subsonic. I give it an A. It wasn't bad. It was kinda enjoyable. Oh, AQ. Straight SS tier. I have to say it, AQ is enjoyment-wise my favorite extreme demon. I think it flows like a river and it's just so satisfying. The balancing is pretty good. And yeah, it's the most fun I've ever had on an extreme demon. Next up, Red World Rebirth. I think it's better than Red World, but not great. I want to go C. Yes, C is good. Falling Up, C. Bro, there are gonna be so many C tier extreme demons on this tier list. Guys, if you want a second video where I rank the extreme demons by like the decoration or their aura or something like that, write it down below in the comments if you want to see a sequel where I rank the extreme demons by different criteria. And yeah, let's move on to Black Blizzard. Oh fuck. Okay guys, I know F is really bad, but I gave the gameplay a 1 out of 10. I had a really bad time playing this level, especially while going from 0. I mean, the first half is the hardest and most awkward shit I've ever played. The second half is actually pretty good, but you never get to the second half because the first half is just 3 times harder. And the first half is not just harder, it's way worse. So yeah, I hated playing this level. I felt so relieved when I saw the end screen. But let's move on to the Lost Existence, D. I didn't enjoy that either. It's just because I hate long levels. So yeah, I don't like XL levels. I think it's really hard to control your nerves when you are like at 50% or something like that. It's really hard and I don't like it. Digital Descent, that wasn't that great either. Again, a C tier. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great either. Yeah. Okay, now we have Blade of Justice. B. It wasn't that good, but it was kind of mid. It was alright. It wasn't the most terrible thing I've ever played. Chronicle Depression. B tier, but like I want to give it a good B tier. I wanted to put it above Artificial Ascent. Yeah, like that, just like that. It's like a B plus because I know it's basically a rated challenge, a rated long challenge with Stereo Madness at the end of the level, but I think it was kind of fun. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. Don't ask me why I like this. Maybe I'm a bit weird. Maybe you guys also like this level. I don't know. But anyways, let's move on to the next extreme demon, Quantum Processing F. This is my least favorite extreme demon. I mean, I kind of like the theme and the decoration. I mean, it's just quantum processing, but I kind of like it. But we are ranking these levels by the enjoyment, and it wasn't fun. I gave the gameplay a 0 out of 10. It was even worse than Black Blizzard. I had a mental breakdown while playing this level. Yeah, it was even worse than Black Blizzard. Acropolis, D. I didn't like it. There are so many weird timings and I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to rank it because... No, what am I saying? It's not hard to rank it. I don't like it. Awkward timings, really hard ending, I didn't enjoy it. Aftermath, okay. I also give it a C tier. Already there are 7 C tier levels. But for me it's really hard to enjoy Extreme Demons, I don't know why. But once you get to the end of the level, it's a really nice and like relieving feeling. And yeah, that's why I play them, even though most of them aren't that fun for me. But yeah, we are gonna have many C tiers. But yeah, let's move on to Erebus. This wasn't great. D tier, I think it is the worst level in the RGB trilogy. I think it wasn't... I have the same problem as with Black Blizzard. The first half is just harder. Not way harder as in Black Blizzard, but decently harder. So it wasn't enjoyable. I have the same problems in this level that I have in Black Blizzard and Bloodlust. No, I don't want to play this again. Deception Dive, to be honest, despite being extremely unbalanced and despite the second half being 10 times harder than the first half, I kinda enjoyed it. It wasn't bad. Allegiance. I kinda have the feeling like some people hate Allegiance and some people love it. To be honest, guys, I like it. I don't know, I think the Five Nights at Freddy's songs are kinda... Some people don't like them, but some people do. But I like them. And I like the gameplay, I like the atmosphere, I like Allegiance, I think it's a good Extreme Demon. Red World. According to the all-rated Extreme Demons list, this is the easiest Extreme Demon at the moment. Or is there something even easier? I don't know, but it's one of the easiest at least. And I didn't like it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a really old Extreme Demon from 2014, but I don't enjoy Swingcopter. Hard take, guys, the 2.2 Swingcopter is more fun than the pre-2.2 Swingcopter with the dual ball. I think the physics of the pre-2.2 ball in Red World, the physics just, they don't make sense to me. They're really weird, so I don't enjoy it. Athanatos or Athanatos. Actually, guys, I'm sorry. Upper B tier. Almost everyone who played this level says it's the worst Extreme Demon. It's really weird, and they're kinda right, but maybe I'm just weird. I don't know, I like the gameplay of this level. It wasn't great, but it was pretty good. I don't know. Plasma Pulse 3, no. Again, I think many people enjoyed this level, but I think it's not my cup of tea. I don't know, I don't like the timings, and just the way some parts worked, the click pattern you had to do, I didn't enjoy it. Maybe... As I said, it's not my cup of tea, but I don't know if it's actually a bad level. Maybe the most people like it, but I don't. The Flawless, oh my god, guys. Boom. Don't ask me why, but I enjoyed this level. It's an old 2.0 level, and you can definitely tell by looking at it, but I enjoyed the gameplay. I also think the song fit pretty well, and in my opinion, the gameplay just flows pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So I give it an S. Okay, no, an S, maybe an S is a bit too much. I give it an upper A tier just because it wasn't great. There are some timings that I didn't enjoy, but the rest is pretty good. I'll give it an A. An S was a bit too much. Azerite. I'm sorry for all of the Azerite enjoyers. I didn't like the level. I give it an upper D tier. Again, I don't know why I didn't like it. Again, I think it's just not my cup of tea. Auditory Breaker. I think it's Sonic Wave, but a bit better. But I think I enjoyed it just a tiny bit more than Sonic Wave, so I'll give it a C, but above Sonic Wave. Just one spot above Sonic Wave. Broken Signal. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm one of the people that really didn't enjoy it. I'll give it a mid D tier. There were so many click indicators that just weren't right. The click indicators in this level, you can't trust them. Don't trust the click indicators in Broken Signal. And I mean, the gameplay itself is pretty fun, but there are so many bullshit moments, bullshit hitboxes, and as I said, bullshit click indicators that make the level so much worse. Next up, Niva, I don't know. I think I'll put it at B, actually. I think above Conical Depression. It was pretty good. Some bullshit moments, but I kind of liked it. Misty Mountains. A level that is... I think that's a level that is really liked by the GD community. I'm sorry, guys. I really didn't enjoy this. Don't ask me, guys. I don't know. I don't understand why I didn't like Misty Mountains, but that's one of the extreme demons that made me the most aggressive. Okay, the next one, Glide. Oh, pretty bad. Lower C tier. I think, yeah, that's a pretty good spot because the first half, no, not the first half, the pre-drop. No, not the pre-drop. The very first part, the very first cube part is so incredibly top 100 list demon hard. For real, it's so ridiculously hard. But once you're past the really hard cube part, it gets a bit easier, and the drop is just, yeah, full of weird clicks that sometimes work and sometimes don't work. Yeah, not a good level, but it's not extremely terrible. I've played worse levels. Moment. Yeah, I would place it right next to Conical Depression. I didn't love it, but it was pretty good. There are some clicks that are a bit weird and some transitions that really didn't do what they supposed to do. I mean, they kinda did, but there are some weird teleport portals that just didn't do a great job, but pretty fun gameplay, so it's at the B tier. The Ultimate Demon. VID12, whatever you did to the gameplay, you did something wrong. There is a really weird transition at the Silent Clubstep part, which leads to the mini-ship part in Silent Clubstep that was remade by VID12. I mean, it's a pretty cool level. It's some extreme demons mixed with pretty good decoration, but the gameplay, it's not good. And it's pretty unbalanced. And the limbo part is really hard. I mean, you just have to spam with the wave, but you have to follow the key, just like in Limbo. And I think it was extremely hard. I don't know if it's just a weakness of myself that I can't follow the key, but yeah, somehow I managed to follow the key like the 6th or 5th time I got there. So I beat it pretty quickly, but again, I died to the last part like 4 or 5 times. It wasn't fun. And there is the hallucination part, which is so incredibly difficult. It's the hardest part in the entire level. It's the biggest choke point. Prismatic Haze, lower B tier. Pretty good. It's a bit hard to learn the click pattern. I mean, it's a really fast-paced level, so of course it's a bit learny, but it's not a bad level. It's alright. Forbidden Isle. Nah, not great. I will put it next to the Lost Existence, upper D tier, just because it wasn't terrible, but it was pretty bad. I mean, the wave parts in this level are just ridiculous. And there is one incredibly hard mini cube timing at the very beginning that just isn't fun. And yeah, every part is kind of mid, which makes the entire level just, it's not a good level. Explicit, upper B tier. Wasn't great, but it was alright. I mean, there is a transition at like 60% or something like that, I'm not sure. But there's one transition that is buggy, I think, because of 2.2, that makes the level a bit harder because you have to learn how to prevent you from dying to a bug. It's pretty fun, but it's really fast, and you rapidly fly through the level. It's hard to learn. It's not the best level I've ever played, but it's pretty alright. I take it. It's okay. Crowd control. Oh my god, guys. Everyone who played this level, at least the videos I've seen from players that beat the level, all of them enjoyed the level. All of them liked the level. And to be completely honest, I absolutely didn't enjoy crowd control. How does everybody love this level? I don't get it. It's so bad and weird, especially the UFO part at, I don't know, where is it? 70%? I don't know, it's a pretty long time ago when I beat the level, but it's so weird. It's not a good level. Why do you, guys, just write in the comments, type in the comments below, why do you like the level? Why do you think it's a good level? I don't like it. I think it's really bad. Prismatic, not good either. I think I will put it, yeah, D tier, upper mid D tier. Wasn't terrible, but yeah, not good. I think it's just because of awkward timings that ruined the level. Yeah, it's because of some awkward timings. I didn't like it. And it's also an XL level, and as I said, I don't like XL levels. Hard attack. Mid C tier. It's alright. It has some really bad hitboxes that just don't make sense. And some really awkward timings, but overall not terrible. Echo. Oh, it's the, I think, unofficial Echo sequel, or at least an Echo inspired level. I chose Echo as my 5th Extreme Demon, I think, and to be honest, it wasn't a good idea. Low D tier, it was terrible. It wasn't good. Again, I think many people enjoyed it, but I think it's Echo, but way worse and more awkward. I had a really bad time with this level. Maybe it's just because of me being stupid or bad back then, but yeah, not a great level in my opinion. Roby, yeah, pretty good. Upper C tier. It's pretty good. It's not great. I think it's also not good, but it's okay. It's alright. So there's nothing really wrong about the level, just some really hard timings, but overall it's alright. Modo? No, just kidding. It's supposed to say Komodo. I played the level because Vortrox played it and he liked it, but I didn't like it. No, I think I would put it like, yeah, here. I didn't like it. I think in Vortrox's opinion, the song is a banger and the gameplay is really good, but I don't agree with any of these opinions. To be honest, no, not a good level. And also it has a terrible wave choke point. I think I will receive some hate comments, but it's my opinion. It's just my opinion. Maybe it is a good level and my opinion is just a bit weird. Maybe we have the same opinion. Yeah, I don't know. And guys, if you want, you can tell me your opinion on some levels in the comments. Maybe you completely disagree with me, but maybe you'll completely agree. I'm interested in your guys' opinions. Concave Memories by the TS2 guy. To be honest, it's a good level. I think I enjoyed it about as much as the Flawless, just a bit more, because I think the gameplay is pretty good. It's a bit fast-paced, but it's fun. It flows well. The music, I think the song is also it's a pretty good Creo song, I think. Yeah, it's a good level. But my problem with this level is it's a bit buggy. Without the bugs, it would be an S tier level, but with the bugs, it's an A tier. Insection. Yeah, that's kind of hard to rank, because when I played it, I didn't enjoy it. It's a pretty long level, and the gameplay was really buggy and weird. That was because of 2.2, but a couple of weeks or months after I beat this level, it got updated. It got optimized for 2.2 just after I beat it. So yeah, I didn't enjoy it. I pretty much hated it, to be honest, but I think the update made it better. I would just put it at upper D tier. It's a bit hard to rank. Iron or Eon, I don't know. I think it's Iron. Pretty good. I think upper B tier, because there is a really hard Ado mini ship part at the end. It's a bit like a mini ship part at the end that is exactly like the one in Ado, but just I think a bit tighter, and it's the hardest part of the level. Right at the end of the level, there is the hardest part of this level, which makes it a bit worse. But the dual parts, once you get the hang of it, are pretty fun, except for the really hard ending. There is nothing wrong about the level. The dual parts are actually pretty good. Guys, I bet you don't know this level. Wacky McWackface version 2. That was the last level of the Egg Universe pack. So I didn't know what to play, so I opened the All-Rated Extreme Demons list page. And on this page you can search for some packs. For example, the Apocalyptic Trilogy pad, which contains Aftermath, Bloodbath and Cataclysm. But there was also an Aq-Universe pack. Aq-Universe. So this pack had Aq, Echo and Wacky McWackface version 2 in it. It's basically an Aq trilogy. Yeah, I mean, I think it's not a real trilogy, but all of the 3 levels are in the same pack on the All-Rated Extreme Demons list. So I had to complete the pack. And actually, upper D tier. It's pretty crazy. I love Aq, I love the gameplay, but there are 2 Aq inspired levels or Aq sequels that were just not good. Echo was even worse than Wacky McWackface version 2, but Wacky... Bro, I don't want to say Wacky McWackface version 2 every time. Wacky McWackface version 2 wasn't good either. I don't know if it was bugged because of 2.2. I don't know if it got updated or not. I think it was just really awkward, and I didn't like playing it. I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't a good level for me. The only good thing about the level is one really fun wave part at 40%, I think. I don't know. Okay, next up, Falsch. That's the least popular Extreme Demon I've beaten, and actually it's an Austrian level. If you don't know, in Austria they speak German, and the level is not pronounced Falsch or something like that. It's falsch, which means wrong or false in German. And I give it lower C tier. I mean, no, you know what? I give it a mid C tier because it had pretty creative gameplay, but I think it wasn't executed that well. And also there is this UFO part you see on this image. It's the hardest part of the level. It's extremely hard and weird. Yeah, overall not a terrible level, but not a great level either. It's alright. Cybersonic. Yeah, I've beaten some Extreme Demons that almost nobody knows. Cybersonic, I think it's a fan-made Sonic series level that is pretty good actually, mid B tier. It wasn't great, but it was far away from bad. I think I gave it a 6 out of 10. The gameplay was, yeah, it was a bit bullshit and weird, but overall it was pretty fun. There's nothing really wrong about the level. And also I beat it in one day. Oh, Yatagarasu or Yatagarasu? Yatagaratsu? I don't know. I will just say Yada. Yada, I think, for me, I enjoyed it a bit less than Bloodbath. I would put it at lower mid C tier. Again, I think many people like the level. For me it was pretty bad, but the pre-drop, which is really hard and it is the hardest part of the level, it got more consistent after a while, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, it was alright, but not good. Okay, the last 3 levels. Heartbeat. I'm sorry for all the Carmel lovers out there. I will put it at D tier. I think many people liked Carmel's levels, but I'm not one of them. Some people like the kind of awkward gameplay it was just unusual gameplay back then. Some people like it, some people hate it, and I'm one of the players that just didn't like it. Cataclysm, lower D tier. No, you know what? I think above Yada. For me, this straight fly after the UFO part is really, really difficult. And I mean, it's a pretty old level. And also the first wave part is the hardest part of the level. I struggled a ton with the beginning of the level, especially the first wave. Oh, and I don't know why, but I extremely struggled with the ball part at, where is it? 30 something percent. I think you know which ball part I mean. I struggled with it really much. But yeah, let's move on to the last Extreme Demon, which is Bloodlust. It is my current hardest Extreme Demon. I beat it yesterday. Today is December 14th, by the way. And yeah, not a good I didn't have a good experience. The experience I had with the level wasn't that great. Yeah, D tier. I have a problem with this level that I have with many extremes, and the problem is that the first half is just way more awkward and hard. Actually, in my opinion, the second half is pretty good, and I think the extension, everything after like Bloodbath, is really fun actually. But the same problem that I had with Black Blizzard, you never get to the second half because the first one is so hard. I think the worst part about the first half just was the mini wave at 26%, especially the 2 very tight releases. Also the transition at 30% to Crack's part. I don't know if it's actually called Crack, by the way. The transition is really bad, and the bad click after the transition completely depends on how you did the transition. So yeah, first half terrible, second half pretty good, and the extension, I think the extension was great. If the entire level was made out of extension gameplay, actually this would be at A tier or something like that. But most of the level is just buffed Bloodbath, and the part that got replaced and didn't get buffed, I think they're even worse than the parts in Bloodbath. For example, the drop. In Bloodbath there is a straight fly, and in Bloodlust there's this really hard and awkward wave part, which isn't even fun. Everything before the extension is Bloodbath but worse. So actually after the Swingcopter part at 44 or 45%, it gets a lot better, but everything at the first half is just Bloodbath but worse. And as I said, the extension is it's great. But yeah, here we are, that's my tier list. We don't have any S tiers at all. But to be fair, if Concave Memories wasn't that buggy, it would be at S tier. But yeah guys, that's it for today. You can comment your opinion down below. Maybe you agree with me, maybe you don't. I'm interested in your guys' opinions. But yeah, that's it for today. Goodbye.